tonight's board meeting. Everybody please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for Pastor.
Shall we pray? Father, we thank you for sheltering this town in your care and for being our constant help. We are thankful for the opportunity to celebrate our 243rd year of independence. While we are thankful for our freedom, we acknowledge that we still depend on you. So thank you for our food and shelter and protection that we enjoy. And thank you that we are able to meet in this room tonight because of the sacrifice of so many. Bless your servants as they lead us in this town. Let them be your armor of justice and righteousness. In Christ's name, amen.
Amen. Thank you. Okay, need approval of minutes, please.
Make a motion to approve the town board meeting minutes for Thursday, June 27, 2019.
Second the motion.
Any discussion on them? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Councilmember Leon.
Aye.
Councilmember Gamble.
Aye.
Councilmember Seneca.
Aye.
Supervisor Chipman.
Aye. Town clerk's report, please.
Total local shares remitted, $2,905.08. Total non-local revenues, $1,055.92. Total state, county, and local revenues, $4,051.
Thank you. Supervisor report. Revenues, general fund, $161,533.11. Highway fund, $428.15. Park and recreation, 12 cents. Parkland, 35 cents. Service award, 58 cents. Sewer district number 1, $8.37. Sewer district number 2, $137.42. Sewer district number 3, $273,538.13. Total of $435,646.23. Disbursements, general fund, $72,254.66. Highway fund, $29,944.93. Fire protection, $2,384. Sewer district number 1, $12,533.97. Sewer district number 2, $14,120.35. Sewer district number 3, $7,088.49. Total of $138,334.40. Payment of claims, please.
Vouchers to be paid July 11th, 2019. General fund numbers 183 to 191, $5,217.82. Sewer district number 1, numbers 90 through 96, $619.99. Sewer district number 2, numbers 101 through 107, $299.99. Sewer district number 3, numbers 60 through 67, $602.95. In-house, numbers 5 through 7, $478.98. Highway, numbers 119 through 126, $11,535.84. Total vouchers to be paid, $18,755.57.
Need a second. Need a second, please?
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Councilmember Gamble.
Aye.
Councilmember Seneca.
Aye.
Councilmember Leon.
Aye.
Supervisor Chipman.
Aye. Committee reports. Jeff, do you have anything for highway?
Nothing. Very quiet.
All right, some things that happened over the last couple of weeks. We talked in the past about purchasing a loader for the highway department. So me and Ricky and Bill had a conference with Teresa and her firm how to come through it, because some of the ways we were looking to purchase it probably wasn't the most economical way, and one of them was doing like a lease plan through a vendor. So what we decided to do to avoid bonding and, you know, RFPs and doing all kinds of stuff is to budget it for next year's budget to purchase one for next year. We have money from the FEMA account. It's in the opposite account. It's not in the equipment line. So we'll move money around with sales tax and stuff when it comes to budget in order to use some of the FEMA money received back, you know, the money that we've paid out of our accounts, out of our fund balance back years ago that we got received back, to use that to finance for the loader. Bill feels that the loader is on its last legs, so we told him to get a plan together and some quotes for rental. You know, and have talked to a couple vendors that rent them, and, you know, hate to say put one on rental, but to at least know where you can get one if our loader craps out, basically. So that's the plan for the loader at this present time. And it would probably be cheaper to buy in one lump sum than it is to finance and everything to go with it. It'd be the easiest, quickest way to do it. So at that time, and he feels that the price will change, which we know it does. So we have to get 3 new quotes at that time, you know, from the same people, and just see if the price is going up. So.
From the state list.
From the state list, yeah. But there's always, the problem is with the state list, I mean, the state list gives you the lowest price, the guaranteed price. Was once in a while, how our procurement policy, and we had this open discussion before, sometimes a vendor will go under the state price, and that's why we ask them to get, especially on a large purchase like that. Might be a leftover model, a trade-in model, you know, something that they'll knock, especially when you're looking at something that's over $100,000. Every once in a while, somebody wants to eliminate something on their lot. They give us a deal. That's why we ask for him to contact people instead of just go and buy one. So yeah, that's all I really have for any highway interactions. Anything else anybody want to add? Any public safety, Charles?
I haven't met with anyone, so I have a report.
It's been quiet. How about Park Committee?
Ah, well, that's a different story.
Perks right up.
Okay, I assume all the council filled out all the paperwork. Okay, so that was fine, because I saw them at work there, so. It was a slow start Monday. We only had one child show up, so. The lady, Elaine there, she said, you know, spread the word, you know. She was gonna change the location of some of the signs, just to make sure that people were more aware of the situation. Okay, so all the supplies were purchased. They were cleaned. The tables were cleaned, and the rafters were cleaned, and they poured the jumpers there, and the logistics of everything being in place was worked out. Ms. Baker is not going to be attending the meeting anymore. She has resigned. We are looking for members to take her place, and also to have a couple of alternates. So if there is any suggestions for you know, for people that may be interested in joining the Park Commission, they should come up and attend the meeting and see if they're a good fit for them. The grant for the point, the plants will be purchased. These 4 plants to be purchased for the point. The plants will be purchased by August and installed by September. There was discussion about the house behind the point, and it's for sale and it's in bad shape. Foundation is collapsing. I saw today there was block that was delivered there, so I think the owner is fixing it up, whatever that means. And but there was discussion that to have a proposal to maybe utilize some of the pilot money from the solar farm to purchase the house and expand the point to have like a some sort of reception center for the town. Just a suggestion.
What, like maybe refurbish the house, you're saying, or
No,
take the house down?
no, knock the house down, remove the house, and then have set up a pavilion
Okay.
for, you know, because that was discussed.
Kind of like a tourist thing.
Yeah, that was
tourist
discussed a long
information.
time ago for the point. Before it was, we actually got some design but it never came to pass. So that's another possibility, but, you know.
Did anybody get see what he's asking for the house at this point?
Not yet, you know, but I'm sure that it will go, okay. And the other point that the commission want to make sure that I relayed is that the commission is going to require an accounting of subdivision fees and a report to be forwarded to commission quarterly. So that's something that they're going to require.
That they're gonna require, or they're asking for it?
That they're requiring.
Why are they, do they have the power to require
I
it?
don't know, but it's up to good account.
I have no problem in giving it, I just don't want when somebody tells me they require it, and if they have the power to require, or if they're asking for it. Requiring and asking is two different things.
Of course they are.
So I wanna make sure somebody's not telling me we have to do
Well,
it, they don't have the
I
power to
don't
tell me.
know what the charter of the commission is because I haven't read it, but
Yeah, I don't think they have the power to do anything.
And this issue came up at the planning board meeting.
okay.
And the vast majority of subdivision applications in the town are for lot line adjustments or the creation of one additional lot. And it's not until you get to a major subdivision that there's any parkland fee. I'm sorry, Charles, I wasn't expecting this, so
No.
I'm reaching for the word.
Sure.
So there's a parkland fee. So in the time I've been representing the planning board, they have been unwinding
Every single
Yes.
one.
subdivisions, the large
Yeah,
ones.
several when I was on there, yeah.
Yeah, so the only one I think right now that would even qualify to pay a fee would be the one proposed on Alexander Road, which is 5 lots. So honestly, it's going to be very easy for Dale to just show them, you know,
Sure.
why there haven't been any fees.
Right.
So unless the town,
Yeah,
and I'm not suggesting this, so unless the town would want to make the fee be for smaller subdivisions, the likelihood is
There was
that
also
it's not
discussion
gonna
about
source.
our fee structure has not changed since the 80s, according to one of the people
I was
that.
in high school.
What fee structure for
The
which?
fee structure for subdivisions.
No, I think they actually all went, I think all the fees that the building department deals with, I think all went up like 2 years ago as part of our, January 1st meeting, organizational meeting. There was a
Okay.
whole list of,
Oh, yeah, we'll inform them now with that.
yeah, and it was all, yeah, it was a, yeah.
Because they were also, somebody was saying that maybe we are not up to the level of other towns. as far
Well,
as-
also, we like to be friendly, so,
Yeah, we're trying to be
Of course,
business
of course
friendly,
we're trying
etc.
to be friendly, but you know, other towns are thriving, but they are also charging more.
yeah, so we also like to be friendly. So, yeah, I mean, I'm gladly, maybe I can attend the next meeting and have
Okay.
some of these discussions with them.
Absolutely.
Not a problem,
Come on down.
absolutely.
I can tell you what other towns pay, but I mean, it's all on their website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we were way behind what other towns were paying, and Dale revised it, I think it was 2 years ago, their
Okay.
organizations. We adopted all the new fees. Same with the town clerk's fees, too.
Yeah, I remember redoing all the fees. I don't
Yeah.
specifically remember
Which ones were-
the park one, but
Yeah.
I do remember going through all the fees.
Yeah. So, but yes, they have been revised.
So that's it for that.
Not a problem. We're done with parks. Sewer districts, John.
Want to talk about Dale's truck?
Yes. Dale Warner's truck, since he deals with the sewer, parks, and everything else, the motor seized up in it about a week ago. I went down and spoke to the mechanic. Basically, the truck is at the point where, me being in the automotive business, there would be approximately $5,000 to replace the motor in the truck. Truck has only 80,000 on it. 10 years ago, you would pop a motor in and make out, but at this point, the truck, I feel, and mechanic feels, and Dale feels that it's not feasible to replace the engine in it, and because it costs a lot more money. A lot of the lines are rotted, the frame is rotted, has a lot of rust on it, so it's not So what we're doing right now, we don't have we didn't budget anything for a new truck, so we have the gray truck we bought a year ago that we use as a pool vehicle that the groundskeepers were using. Dale's using that truck for now. What I asked Dale to do is, because the truck that motor seized up on had a plow on it, I believe they're about the same year, so I asked him to see if the plow frame from the red truck will work on the gray truck, and just pay that when we switch it over. So if we don't have a truck come wintertime, we have, if we don't purchase a truck come wintertime, we have a truck for Dale to plow, town hall and stuff with. He did get quotes off the state website. You're looking at, he did this one for a Chevy and one for a Toyota, just to get some ideas. You're looking at a mid $40,000 range for a brand new truck. So at this point, I would push it off till budget season for next year. I don't feel that there's a major need for a truck, because come a few months, the extra truck would just be sitting there anyways, the truck that he's driving. I mean, we can look at other used vehicles, but unless you find one of the low miles like that gray truck we bought, it's a crapshoot. I don't know how you guys feel, or what do you guys want to do at this time?
Isn't that the second engine that's in there?
No, we put an engine in the sewer truck.
Oh.
That truck was in really good shape when we did it. It was a different year, so. Plus it had a utility body and everything else. It would cost us 10 times the amount to replace it. I mean, it's something you think about. We don't need to make a decision tonight, because he does have a vehicle to use, so.
Yep.
So we can go from there. Maybe something will come up.
Yeah, as it gets closer to the end of the year, maybe he can start scoping out some low miles used ones too, And we'll see what it looks like.
Anybody knows that's bought a new vehicle nowadays, that's actually a cheap price for a pickup truck.
Trucks are ridiculous.
Trucks are outrageous.
They are, for sure.
Outrageous.
Yep.
But the resale value on a truck with a bad engine, we wouldn't expect to get much from it, so.
Yeah.
Maybe just want to do a sealed bid thing and just try to get rid of it. But I like to try to get the plow off it. If we can use on the gray truck, or even maybe if we can work on Bill's truck, his highway truck, let's try to save that, because a new plow setup is about $5,000 total. What else you got, John?
Alright, I met with the sewer team this morning. The proposal for performing the annual chemical bulk storage report over at the Mariahville plant was signed and sent to Prime a few weeks ago. We haven't heard back from Prime yet, so Dale was going to give him a call. That has to be done and submitted by the middle of August. They had some problems with the pump station over on Cole Road a few weeks ago, where the alarm kept going off. And unfortunately, it was a trial and error thing for Corey to figure out exactly what was wrong. He changed vacuum filters, he took the vacuum valves apart and cleaned them a couple times. Eventually he changed the seals on it, and sure enough that fixed the problem. In the meantime, he had to respond to the alarms going off 5 different times, including once at 1 in the morning, so that was kind of miserable for him, but he did get it fixed. Over the course of the next month, the team is going to be, they're going to see if they can resolve a minor infiltration problem over on Shore Road, and they're going to inspect the manholes over in Sewer District 3, the new district there, just so they can clearly identify where all the manholes are for future inspections. Lastly, I guess Delaware was going to perform the sampling for the Speedies permit yesterday, but that got canceled.
Yeah, Brian had a family thing come up.
Okay.
It's tomorrow.
Okay, great.
We coordinated we're going to pick up the lab bottles in the morning, work with Andrew tomorrow morning, do the sampling.
Good.
And send them back to the lab. And we've got all the paperwork filled out for that. There are a couple of forms that have to get signed by the town supervisor to go with that response back to DEC.
Okay.
So we'll present those to you guys. I don't know if you need board resolutions to sign them. One is
Probably not, yeah.
one is the Speedies permit application form. and one is a new one. It's a stormwater, no exposure certification for exclusion from speedy stormwater permitting. So, it's a DEC form that gets filled out related to your stormwater discharge, which you have small sites, you don't have stormwater discharges, so you're excluded from it. You have to fill out a thing saying you're a small site, and you don't have stormwater discharges.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think the town, it's like not an option to have a speedies permit, so I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Unless you want a resolution.
No, I don't
Yeah.
really need one.
Okay.
That's all I had for sewer.
Okay. Bill, we have anything to add?
No, there's that, we're just processing the different paperwork with EFC and DEC for the different projects, and then coming out tomorrow to meet with Andrew.
Okay, good.
Are you sure? Alrighty.
That was planned Wednesday too, but that's the month.
Yeah.
IT, John?
The only thing I have for IT is that the plan right now is to migrate the Office products and the email over to Office 365 next Thursday. So someone from Omnis will be here, and I'm going to make myself available to be here too, to make sure that everything goes okay, and so I understand how it's set up, and how we can get people that need remote access to phones, how to get them set up and all. So I'm going to make myself available for that. I'll be here when I do that.
Okay.
So that's planned for next Thursday at the moment. That's it.
Alrighty. Nothing new really on broadband. When's the next meeting is?
It's August 7th? Is it August 7th?
I can't remember.
I will
I
tell
know
you in a
the meeting
minute. It is, yes, August 7th at 6:30 downstairs.
Alrighty. I got nothing else really to add. Only thing I really wanted to talk about was Bill's truck. I think that's all I really got for my notes. That's really about it. You guys have anything else we need to discuss?
No.
Like next meeting, this meeting? Nice quiet one.
Yeah, it is quiet.
Yeah. Alright, going into the business meeting then.
Make a motion to appoint Mike McGuire as town assessor.
Second motion.
Discussion on this, remember a few meetings back, we appointed Mike as a temporary town assessor. Basically to get him in here in the interim, in between the time that our last, after our last assessor left. Mike has decided to be our town assessor. So it's a great addition to this town. Mike came highly recommended from the other towns he works with. He did a great interview. I've met with him and with a few other board members with him on the things he's done and found and things he's going to be doing for us. It's just, it's good to have a fresh set of eyes and just going from there. So, good to bring him aboard.
Very positive.
Yes, very positive.
Yeah, I was very impressed by him,
Yeah.
for sure. I'm glad he's decided to stay on.
Yeah.
He's still working on that little monitor down there that we kind of left.
We bought,
Okay,
Yeah,
I got a
we
new
did.
one?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I thought about that the other day, I'm like, oh geez, we gotta get that.
no, we did get him one,
Okay,
whatever
good.
size he asked for.
Okay.
Not the big screen TV like.
No,
the last
no, I
one.
understand, but that one he had was tiny. I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure he had something he could work on.
Yeah, he's pretty happy with that one.
Okay, good.
But yeah, we told him whatever he needs is to get us the request and go from there. So
Yep.
we try.
Good.
But, yeah. Anything else? No. Okay. Clerk call the roll, please.
Councilmember Leoni?
Aye.
Councilmember Ganther?
Aye.
Councilmember Seneca?
Aye.
President?
Alright, anything else on business meeting? It's easy night. Alright, privilege of the floor, Mr. Park.
Martin Barrett Hathaway, Delancey, just following up on my request to look at the town records.
I thought about this after, because you mentioned you look at the ledgers, we don't use ledgers. What are you wanting to look at? A lot of this stuff would have to be forward requested. If you help me, tell me what you want, what you need.
Okay, I'll fire you something.
Absolutely. Now, I want to give you something maybe to help some of our discussions going back and forth.
Yeah.
This is right off the auditor's website.
Off the what?
I'm sorry, the comptroller's website, misspoke.
Okay.
As you can see, if you look at, one of the things that maybe me and you are misunderstanding each other on is when the comments you make that we're collecting too much tax money.
Yeah.
So if you see through gross revenues and gross expenditures, shows 15, 16, and 17, it shows our revenues are lower than our expenditures. That's been reported to the comptroller.
Well, why don't you let me look at this?
Absolutely, I just wanted to point that out to you.
Okay.
It's one of the things that maybe me and you are misunderstanding when we speak
Okay.
to each other. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Anything else, Mr. Park?
No, thank you.
Anybody else? Alrighty, I'll make the motion for the town board to go into executive session to seek advice from council.
Second the motion.
Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Supervisor Winslow?
Aye.
Councilmember Leoni?
Aye.
Councilmember Danforth?
Aye.
Councilmember Clausen?
All right.
Thank you, folks. Have a good night.
Thank you.